As the political temperatures keep rising at the University of Kabianga, you'll surely need an informer. We saw some delegates resign. What do you have to say about that?
It seems the elections were not that transparent.
If there was any claim of rigging on my side at junior, I think it was misplaced.
Kabianga Decides brings you exclusive interviews with different personalities.
You had it right from the president himself.
Stay tuned. Kabianga Decides.
Mr. Ronald Kibet Leonard,
Yes.
as a former delegate in the School of Education, what do you have to tell us? How was the experience?
Okay, the experience during our leadership, actually, it was a nice experience, I can say.
Yes.
Because this was the first time for me, especially now joining first year and having look with the leadership. And I really had a nice experience now serving the students. Many times I was there present so that I can help them in every way I could. Though I can say that it was not also easy on the other side, because here being an institution, we have got a certain channel in which we follow, especially when it comes to communication. For example, I used to report some of the challenges to the academics director by then, who could then now liaise and push forward and consult. So it was a really nice experience. I feel that even being now moving to the outside world, at least I've got that dynamics of leadership.
Yeah. Now, would you just briefly touch on the roles of a delegate within this institution?
All right. Now, the roles of our delegates are in the school or in the constituent school. Now, it can be School of Education, School of Business.
Yes.
The big role they play there is an oversight role. Their work is to ensure harmonious running of activities within the school, in which whenever there is any issue, more often they report to the academics director, who will then liaise maybe with the registrar academics. Then it goes in that ladder. So the main role of the delegates actually is to oversee the school, to see how the harmonious running of activities within the constituent school.
Okay.
Yeah.
During your time, we saw some delegates resign. What do you have to say about that? What was the cause of that?
Now, actually, the resigning of the delegates came in when now we were having the 17th SDC coming on board. I think this happened when there was some kind of mistrust, especially in the presidential elections. There was a certain wing that was saying that it seems the elections were not that transparent, and now because there were wings, they decided to stand as a team. And now standing as a team, I think there were 10 of them. They took out the letters and wrote the resignation letters, and that is how we had the resignation that time. That is what really happened that time.
Okay, now we are currently in the political atmospheres, and the political temperatures are sort of heated in the university. Can you give a general statement to the incoming delegates and the students who are going to vote for the delegates? What would you have to tell them?
Okay. So first of all, I would like to tell the students of University of Kabianga that this is a presented opportunity that you have been given, that you may choose your leaders. And I would really want to call upon all of you that you come and participate fully in the election process, especially in electing your delegates who will later come up with the executive who are going to represent your interest. I want to say that, and even as we are going to come out and vote on leaders, let's not be driven by ethnicity or where we come from. Let us elect leaders based on issues, people we believe that they can represent, and they can incorporate everything to be in order and ensure that we are rising as a university to another scale. Thank you so much.
Kabianga